Hello everyone, in this video I will be working on question 16 for the end of term exam of grade 11 elite. So the first question, it says let f be an increasing function with f of 0 equals 2. The derivative of f is given. Part A, find f double prime of negative 2. So to find f double prime of negative 2, you have to find f double prime of x, and then you will substitute negative 2. So let's go ahead and do it here. So f double prime of x is equal to, so we will differentiate f prime of x to get f double prime. So you will apply the chain rule for the first term. So the derivative of sine is cos of pi x, and then we keep the inner, and then we multiply by the derivative of the inner, which is pi, plus the derivative of the second term is 2x. Let's just rewrite it. So f double prime of x is equal to pi cos of pi x plus 2x. Now f double prime of negative 2 is equal to pi cos of pi times negative 2 plus 2 times negative 2. So f double prime of negative 2 will simplify to pi minus 4. This is part A. Okay, so in part B, as you can see, it says write an equation for the line tangent to the graph of y equals 1 over f of x at x equals 0. So to answer part B, your answer should be an equation. So y minus y1 equals m bracket x minus x1. And as you can see, this is dy over dx. So let's find the derivative of the given function dy over dx, and then we will just get these values. So we know that this is equal to 0 because it says at x equals 0, and now you have to find what is the value of y when x is equal to 0. So y equals 1 over f of 0, so it's going to be 1 over f of 0 is given, which is 2. So this value is equal to 1 over 2. So now we just need to find the derivative. We have to find what? The derivative. So to find the derivative, you have y equals 1 over f of x, right? You know that f of x here has a power of 1, right? So we will just move it up. I'm not differentiating yet, I'm just rewriting. So this is equal to f of x all to the power of minus 1. I'm just rewriting it so that it looks easier when we differentiate. So the derivative of y will be dy over dx, and you will apply the chain rule here. So negative 1 bracket, we keep the inner f of x, and we decrease the power by 1, times the derivative of the inner, which is going to be f prime of x. Okay, notice that we need to find this derivative at x equals 0. So dy over dx at x equals 0 will equal to negative 1 bracket f of 0. I'm replacing x with 0 to the power of minus 2 times f prime of 0. Now f prime is given, so we will just find f prime of 0 by substituting the 0 to the first derivative. Okay, So this is -1 bracket f of 0 is given, it's equal to 2 to the power of -2 times, let's find out what f of 0 is, f prime of 0. So f prime of 0 will equal to sine pi times 0 plus 0 squared plus 3. So this is going to simplify to what? It's going to simplify to 3. So we will use that number here, and this is all is -3/4. This is dy over dx, which is the same as the slope, so we just found this to be -3/4. So the final equation will be y minus half equals -3/4 bracket x minus 0. And this can be written as y equals -3/4 x plus half. By moving the 1/2 to the other side, this is what we get. So hopefully that was clear. This is part B. Now, moving on to part C, let's just read it out. Let G be the function defined by f of square root of 3x squared plus 4. Find G prime of 2. So for part C, we have G of x is equal to f of the square root of 3x squared plus 4. Find G prime of -2. Is it -2 or 2? G prime of 2. So it's not -2, G prime of 2. So you have G of x, you need to differentiate. So G prime of x, you will apply here the chain rule. The outer is f, the inner is the root. So this is going to be f prime of, keep the inner, 3x squared plus 4 times the derivative of the inner. Now what's the derivative of the square root of 3x squared plus 4? It is the derivative of what we have inside the square root, which is 6x, divided by 2 times the root itself. So we discussed this before, right? So the derivative of what we have inside divided by 2 times the root itself. The next step is to find G prime of 2. You will replace every x with 2. So this is going to be f prime of square root of 3, 2 squared plus 4 times 6 times 2 all over 2 times square root of 3, 2 squared plus 4. So this is simplified to what? This is simplifies to f prime of, this is going to be 16 under the square root. So that is square root of 16, which is 4, f prime of 4, times, if I just cancel this 2 with this 2, and this will give me 6/4. 6/4. Now we have to go back and use the first derivative to find f prime of 4. For the sake of time, we're going to do it here. F prime of 4, or just let's list f prime of x. It was given in the question that f prime of x equals sine of pi x plus x squared plus 3. So let's double check if this is what is the, yes, that's the derivative. Okay, now you have to plug in the 4 here. So this is will be as a final answer. If you plug in the 4, that's going to be sine of 4 pi plus 4 squared plus 3, and this is going to be sine of 4 pi is 0, 4 squared is 16 plus 3 is 19. So 19 times 6 over 4, this is going to be 3 over 2, so this is 57 over 2. 57 over 2. This is what g prime of 2 is. That is the third part. Going back to the last part, it says let h be the inverse function of f. Find h prime of 2. Okay, for part D, we know that f and h are inverse to each other. F and h are inverse to each other. The given piece of information in the question is, for f, the point is 0 and 2. So for the inverse, it will be 2 and 0, right? This is given, and here we are just switching them. Now again, going back here, it's asking for h prime of 2. So h prime of 2 will equal to 1 over what? 1 over f prime of h of 2. So 1 over f prime h of 2 is, as we can tell here, that h of 2 is 0, right? H of 2 is 0, and then you have to find f prime of 0. 1 over what f prime of 0? F prime of 0 will be 3. So the answer is 3. How did I get 3? You just substitute the 0 into f prime of x. So looking back at the question, we did part A, part B, part C, and part D. Hopefully this is clear. All the best, everyone. Thank you.